Well, all aboard, welcome aboard, welcome back. I'm Kelly Jack. This is episode 20 in the Max Chaos series. I am not seeing any comments, but I may have missed them. So please, have mercy. Next Saturday, I will answer them as they pop in. I'll try to take them to better. Hopefully, my head will be better attached after this cold is gone. So, last time was a ride along. This time I've got an evil plan. I've got three cities here. I've got a tram network thing that's been sitting out here, and I've got no trams. I need to grow the cities, and I also need to add chaos and trams, especially if you do one as a linker that then spins off little loop ones in towns. Can cause chaos as well as drive growth. So let's go ahead and hit the unpause, hit the play, and try to determine where I want to take and run it. Now I can't run the tram down through the tunnel, much as I want to. I've tried that once. It has to have a train tunnel, not a road tunnel. So that means I need to run the tram on the main road here. Or bridge him over beside the road and bring him back into the road. And thinking about that, I've decided that's a good idea. Because chaos. And we know how I feel about chaos. Now, the nice thing is, it can use regular rail bridges. I'm going to build my first loop one for a town here first. There we go. Hey, that's not what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to do this. Thank you. Goof me up and cost me money. Much as I normally would keep a goof like that for the chaos, that's not one I want to keep. I'll keep the price I'm going to pay, but I'm not going to keep a connection like that. Now, there's going to be something else this is going to let me do here in a little bit. And when you see what I'm going to do with a train here in a little bit, it's going to drive you nuts. Okay, then I need to do my loop out of town. Now, I'm thinking, because chaos theory, people are going to need to get to my state park thing again. So we'll just tie into old Scratch there. And come down like this. I don't like using this kind of rail for these kind of stretches. If you look at your top speed, 90 kilometers. Actually, that's a pretty good option. Let's just keep it. Do that bridge there. And another bridge. Oh, not that kind. We're going to have to do this kind. Here we go. Him in like this, and then we're going to turn this guy right away. him out. And this time we're going to do the cheat thing I was thinking about. And that is, once you get it outside of town, you can go to the other rail. But again, this rail, 55 speed. So yeah, I think I'll just keep it the high-speed rail. Okay, get him up one layer and see where we can go. Over to our next town, which is Newchester. And here we're going to come in like this. And down the road, we'll build a loop for Newchester as well, as we did for over here at the town I'm trying to grow, which is Ashstead. Because if I can get Ashstead finally going, we'll have a good game. All right, let's see what we got. Now, the other nice thing is we've got to put electrical catenaries, and that means everything's got to go higher up to get over this. So that's going to make this much more different. And then I'm going to turn him sort of like this. And right in here, we're going to take and see if we can do the tunnel. Because we do have to use a rail tunnel. And I can't remember if it has to go down 2 or just the 1. So let's see what it says. Oh, we can do the 1. And we'll get the catenaries after we get the rail laid. Oh, yeah, that ain't going to work. Drop that. Drop you. You come out here a little bit. There we go. Fine, be that way. I don't need you to be perfect, system. I just need you to be funky. Maybe even like cold Medina. Okay. Got our train. And there we go. So the important part is it'll cohab on this stretch here. I was planning on bringing it in and making it have the long run through the whole of town. But that's not going to work. So with this laid in now, I need to electrify the line and tie it into out here. And of course, because, hey, you know, this is max chaos. No, we're not going to bother relocating that guy. No, we're going to relocate like this. Minor cleanup, I don't mind. Bridge over. Like that, ties it in. Let's do those electrifies. Oops, didn't tie it in together. There we go. All right. Electrify the system. So here we go. And we're going to get the Ashstead one going first. And I got to make certain I did do something here. Yes, okay. Didn't charge me, so we did get that done. Not cheap, as you can see. And for the first time, I'm starting to worry about this game staying profitable or going bankrupt. And it may be time to start worrying about our finances and start looking at what we can do to increase profits. All right, we've got everything on there. I'm going to lay in a couple extra stations. I prefer to use the bus stations. So I'm going to close the rail station because I don't need the rail line. Don't need the. So we're going to put a bus type station right up here on the bridge because that'll tie into that stop there. One here. One here. That's our crossover point. We're going to do one here. And now we've got everything set for the first round. I need him to go this way and this way. So, signals. And that should be enough for the in-town section. And then out here, we'll have to figure things out. I am going to need a signal there and one here so that they know when to stop. Always do one before I come into a road section for safety, just to make myself look neat. Oops, one more. And again, we're coming in off a road section here. Hi. There we go. And then before I leave town, I need one. Coming off the road section. I like to do one before the tunnels to make it look like it's a safety check thing for the tunnels. All right, that done. Let's launch a couple of trams. So we're going to run a T4 first. And he's going to be my town tram here. That spot didn't take. So we're going to put a hold spot on him. Now if I work this right, there we go. And I like calling them trolleys, so this is the Ashstead town trolley. Cannot find a route. Do I have a signal wrong? Probably. So far, I haven't. Do we have a rail brake on one of the tunnels? Nope, it wasn't a rail brake on the tunnel. Is there a rail brake somewhere else? Wasn't done there. That one's good. It's got to be a switch to my reading glasses. I was hoping to do this with the other glasses on. I can't find my cleaning cloth for my reading glasses. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Not seeing a screw up yet. Nope. Just make certain over there. Start. Nope. All right. Where would you be if you were a screw up? Where would you be? Sometimes it's something hidden behind a label. You wouldn't have let me buy electric. All right. Tell you what, silly machine. Let's see if it's something in the long line by doing it that way now. No, because that would have blocked it too. Yeah, no clue where this glitch is at. All right, rail checked all the bridges. Okay. Okay. Rail check these guys again. Because I just don't ever trust him. Still not it. It's got to be a signal. have to have a signal backwards. Facing this way, facing this way, facing that way, facing back that way, facing that way, facing this way, facing towards the direction he's coming. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Only other option's a wire brake. There it is. The wire brake? Is that it? No. That's got to be what it is there's a wire brake somewhere along here that I didn't get connected up right. There it was. Yep, we had a wire brake. Needed the complete circuit. Now that's my good in-town one because it only does 70. For the out-of-town one, I want that full 90. And he comes like that. And his first stop will be here, here, here in Pineville. And he's going to come up to here, hit those two stops. Then he comes down and hits these two stops, plus this one. Then pulls into the park. Never a full stop station. And this is the Tri-City fast, intercity trolley. It's a triple trolley. We're going to copy them twice because I have a feeling I'm going to want to put two of those out. Because I'm running out of time, we're going to fast dispatch him. Now I should be able to slow him down, and we should have some decent separation on the boys. One in one city. One there. Here we go. Should be one in each city right now, and that's what I wanted, or roughly there. So we'll see how that helps with our chaos when we come back. Yes, I did finally use the layerings. So I turned off the buildings just like I have the trees for you in the past. Going to full pretty mode to say goodbye and close out the max chaos for this weekend. I'm Callie Jack. Hope you have a better day than I've been having. And see you next week for Max Chaos fans. Anybody else, feel free to keep popping in.